Guys, I have more CFMoto 675 stuff to install that I know what to do with, but that's okay because I enjoy doing install videos, especially on this CFMoto 675. In today's video, we're going to be installing the front windscreen on the CFMoto 675. I quite literally just got done doing the exhaust, the KO Lightning exhaust. If you want to see that video, hopefully that should be the previous video before this. So quite literally, we just did that. I had to leave to go on a camping trip for a couple of days. Didn't even get a chance to ride it yet with the new exhaust, and we're throwing on the windscreen, which I'm really excited to do, because what I'm hoping that this will do is help improve the airflow, just so it can kind of reshape the air so it doesn't hit me directly. Like I feel like it hits me directly like in my helmet. We'll see. I don't really know if it's gonna do that, but I really wanna give you guys the full review and showing you guys kind of the windscreen install process and the after and everything like that. So yeah guys, I'm really excited for this video. I think this one's gonna be a good one. But with all that being said, what is up guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jeffrey, and on this channel, we are pursuing purpose over comfort. So get out of your comfort zone, go after your purpose. I'm all about having faith over fear, because listen, if I can do it, you guys can too. Sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone and go after things that you want to in life, because trust me, I'm just a normal dude, nothing special. So if I can do it, you can too. Hopefully this inspires you. But with that out of the way, let's start this install process. So the current state of my motorcycle right now is I still have seats still off, some screws are still undone from this. I literally just put this part back on, which I'm gonna be taking this off, obviously. I also do have this front winglet on here that's on there. That bracket is already undone because I took this side off. So we're gonna be starting with that, but I think everything else should be pretty straightforward. I know I have to pop this piece off, which I just did to get this whole fairing off. It does feel weird. It feels like it doesn't, well, it's not too bad. Once you pull on it a little bit, it does pop off. Some people say this is scary, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I believe we have to do, take off the mirrors, then take off these, and then this guy should come off. But I'm gonna show you guys the process, and hopefully this goes fairly quick. But actually, I have to unbox the actual product. So let's do that real quick. And yeah, and while I'm just quickly unboxing this thing, I'll show you guys, I just got this. Actually, yeah, I ordered mine off of, I think, AliExpress. It took way longer than I expected it to take. Like I ordered this over a month ago. Granted, it had to clear customs and everything like that, so I get it. But I also saw like another seller was selling one on Amazon that I bought as well off of there, because I wasn't sure if this was gonna ever come. I may have two of these coming, or another one coming. If I do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on the channel, we'll see. But I'm trying to do all this stuff. I even have like something else that's coming to the for the bike. I got some crash bars, but they're actually like big crash bars. Mostly not for like crashing, but I plan on doing I know if I say it now, that means I have to commit to doing it, but I'm gonna be doing, I want to really take this thing out and do some touring and doing some long trips and stuff like that. I wanted more places to attach stuff to the motorcycle. So getting those crash bars gives me more mounting points so I can put like some pannier bags on the front, but we'll see. That's the reason why that's coming in, I think later today. And I just upgraded, well, I changed my helmet out because my other helmet was not working for me. So the reason why I'm doing so much stuff, because I plan on doing a trip literally within the next couple of days. So trying to get everything put on and then do a test run. So really, I'm excited to see if this is gonna help with the airflow. But I mean, so far it's pretty decently packed up. Let's open this guy up. Put it there for right now. Whoa! I forgot. I like literally forgot what I ordered. This is the carbon fiber one. I'm sure this is not real carbon fiber. I'm like probably 90% sure this isn't, but see what this looks like. Holy smokes. My dude. I'll show you guys this. Yeah, this is definitely not carbon. The backside just looks like straight up plastic, but this looks pretty good. Comes with some hardware already. If you guys can see that, that doesn't look bad at all, honestly. I think there's some other stuff in here. Let me just make sure. Something, oh yeah, there is. Oh, this is the windscreen part, yeah. Obviously, the part that I need. The windscreen. And let's see what this is looking like. I think I got the smoked one. Like I said, it's been a while since I ordered it, yeah. Blacked out, nice. Super sick, that's gonna look sick. Cool. Black smoked out one, that's sick. So I think that's everything that's in here. All right, let's get to the install process. Okay, I wanna give you guys just a quick perspective because I feel like this is something I did not see when I was looking for this. What is the actual difference? I believe this should go like this, here. This will go up here. So, yeah, this seems like this is gonna give it a good amount of, probably like an inch lower, so like there. So it's definitely gonna go up higher, for sure. But just to show you the stock, this is just physically bigger. So this is gonna go down there, and this is gonna replace this part. So this is just gonna be like taller, and this part right here, even though this looks smaller than this sets up higher, so this should come up higher, so we'll see. Just for perspective, what I'll do, I'll just do a quick measurement from the ground because it's on the stand. So this isn't like this is just gonna be on the floor. It's on the rear stand. So, but just for perspective's sake, I'll see, so this is 43 inches, I wanna say, up the ground. And then, yeah, at the end, we'll just see what it comes out to be. So I'll keep it in the same position. So maybe that'll be some type of gauge if you want to use that, just to see how much taller it'll physically be. So I have a trim removal kit. So this is gonna help me do this. So these have like little, I guess, little caps on them. So you can just pop these little caps off. And once you pop these guys off, I think these are still 5mm because that's what literally almost all the other bolts were. So you could do this without, you know, this other stuff, but this is gonna help this go a lot faster. I have a ratchet with a 5mm hex on it. These are fairly long, so yeah, having this helps out a lot. Oh, yep. Do these pop off? Is there how do you do these? God, I feel like for half of these things, the hardest part for me is just these. So this is just a little, there you go. Like little push things, it should pop off. Do the other side real quick. There we go, not too bad. Okay, cool, so once you take these off, that's pretty simple, I believe. Actually, no, I have to take this off next. So these are just the same, I think yeah, they're all the same. The 5mm, I'm gonna just turn the steering wheel slightly. And because I have the winglet on the bottom on this side, I'm gonna have to take this off too. So let me just first move this over here. Pop that in. This comes off. I'm gonna put this. So for mine, I have this little wing bracket down here. If you install this wing bracket, you'll know what it is. It's literally just like one extra thing. So I just have to take this guy off here. Or do I even need to actually? I might not. Let me see. This comes up here. This attached to it? Actually, it's not. So I don't need to take that bottom piece off. Disregard all of that, I was saying. Look at this one came off fairly easy. I just kind of just popped it up. So this side should. I literally just had this other side off a minute ago. This is where it sounds scary. But yeah, a little pressure, it'll come off. So that's off. Now I believe this should just pop up. Just give it a little pressure. Yeah, there's no more. Oh wait, nope. There's two more little bolts. So the nice thing is this thing is all 5, I think they're 5 millimeters. So everything is coming off super simply. That, I think this should pop up, right? Is there a clip? I have to pull up. Let me see. Let me stand up actually to get a little leverage. There it is. Yeah, just take a little bit of some pressure, but I can get it up. Okay, now I can give you guys kind of a better comparison so you can see what the stock one is. So the stock guy, when you line it up, yeah, even with just the windshield by itself, this carbon fiber one is slightly higher, maybe like an inch. Plus you're adding a whole extra piece to this. So it's gonna come up quite a bit further. So if I actually put this on top of this, and then put this like this, you'll see it dwarfs the other thing. It's a good picture. You can see the difference of them both. That was the one thing I was kind of confused about. I didn't know how much bigger it was. So it's fairly big. This thing is just as by itself, it goes over it. Then adding this extra piece, that should give me a good little bit more of wind protection, hopefully. So one thing to note, it does come with some hardware. I believe this is to attach the windscreen to this. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold that off for a minute and we can simply reinstall this. So this goes just in here. Where's the holes? Let me line them up like that. Yeah, honestly, just, oh, this carbon fiber looks cool. And I need to get the bolts, but just to kind of see it mock on there right now, just showing you guys. So it just mocked on there. That looks pretty cool. Oh, this is gonna look actually like really cool. It's gonna really make this thing pop. Just having the full blacked out top. Oh yeah, I'm ready for this thing. So yeah, very simply, we can start to reassemble this. Let's take your hardware. The long ones are for the windscreen, but these two are for these little holes. Now this, admittedly, this doesn't seem like this lines up perfect. Seems like you gotta give it a little bit of a love tap to kind of get this to go into shape, but I think this will fit properly. You just gotta kind of give it a little bit of love. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll actually, I think I'm going to put on one of these mirrors first. I'm gonna try that and see if that works. If that helps mold it better into shape. Snap this on. Okay, so like that. Yeah, that fits up nicely. Just loosely put this in. It's like stretching towards it. I just had to kind of get it kind of figured out. I gotta put one bolt in for the other mirror, and then this should get this aligned. Oh yeah, so just like anything, when you're tightening this stuff down, don't go all the way tight, just so you can kind of adjust everything. Just having that slightly loose so I can just adjust where this has to go for this. There we go. So all that's lined up. Now I can just tighten everything down. I'm gonna go kind of just do a quick, a little more tightening. Let me make sure these are good. There we go. So this bad boy's on there for sure. I'm gonna have to probably adjust where my phone mount is. Gonna have to be tilted more down, but that's fine with me. Okay, so now that you can see I have that piece on there, honestly, so far, like that looks really cool. I'm really digging that. So I'm just opening up the hardware that came with this. I think these are just little, I don't know what these are, let's see. So it's literally 6 little Phillips screws. So let me see. Oh yeah, so you just, they pop in. Yeah, they just pop in. Or do they not even pop in? Do they just sit there? Oh, maybe just sit them there and you have to screw them in. From the bottom? Oh my gosh, did I need to do this? Oh my goodness. I was supposed to do this part first. Well, that sucks. That I just got everything aligned. Okay, so put that thing on first before you do all of this. Oh my gosh. I'll probably put a disclaimer. This part, all the little Phillips, put this on, screw them on, or unless you have a really small screwdriver, you can get down at the bottom. You have to do it from the opposite side. I may have a small screwdriver that I can do this with, so 1 second, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You put them on, it pops in, you can do it. So let me do that real quick. Okay, cool. So I'm on the bike now. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm on my way to basketball. I know this is not ideal. I really don't like taking it to places like that where I have to do all this crazy stuff, but I'm trying to get used to feeling what it's gonna feel like with the foot bag on and with that little bag down there filled with stuff. So it's filled with literally like my basketball shoes. I know I'm gonna have clothes in there and have my foot bag on. So I just want to feel how this feels. But this windscreen helps out a lot. Like the wind is so much better. This is so much more pleasant to drive on the highway. It's like the air, there is like a little hole down there, so there is some air that's coming to me. There's like a little breeze, but most of it's going right over my head, which is exactly what I wanted. Even with this helmet on, this helmet has like a peak on it. I wasn't sure if it was going to hurt on the highway or push my head back, but no, it's been pretty solid.